I get to 25 points, 30, 25, something like that. That's how you do it.
Special shout out to you. And he said, Happy Thanksgiving, baby! Happy Thanksgiving!
Eye. That one hurts the eye a little bit.
That's
Clean.
You want to put them on?
Crack-a-lackin'.
I know you've been gone. You got dust off the.
Oh, this is Rick Stoller, your host, and I'm back. And this is Twisted Pigs. Week 12? 13. Jeez, I'm behind because I wasn't here. Week 13. Welcome, people. We got a lot going on. We got World Cup. We got college football championship games. We got tailgating at the Niners game. I mean, whoa!
There's a lot of sports going on.
Everything's going down. Our first game is going to be the tailgate game. Miami Dolphins. Kyle Stafford at the San Francisco 49ers. All you guys, well done. And the Niners are -4 at home. Over under 46.5. Al, you chose the game.
So I normally try to look up some stats and figures, and I try
Who
to make
needs
some
stats?
So this is what I got for this game. Hootie and the Blowfish. I'm such a baby that the Dolphins make me cry. Yeah, he actually was referring to these Dolphins.
Yes.
Hootie and the Blowfish, very big Dolphins fan.
Blowfish.
Darius Rucker.
Yeah, he's Hootie. And the Blowfish is the group. I'm the Blowfish. Okay. In San Francisco. San Francisco's hot right now. Their defense is absolutely on fire. And I know to the naked eye they're sitting there going, they pitched a shutout, but New Orleans did everything in their power not to score multiple times in that game. So that being said, Miami's offense does have a little bit of star power to it. It's going to be a great defense versus a great offense. San Francisco only put up 13. I'm going to take Miami to cover here the 4. I do think that the Niners can win a field goal game at home. I do think that that's probably what's going to happen. But I do think it's going to be a field goal game. They're not putting up enough numbers to really separate themselves. It's going to be a field goal game.
Wearing the red, but going with the teal. Twisted tie.
Dolphins make me cry.
I'm not going to make them cry.
Well, they're going to make Hootie cry again because they lose, but they're going to cover.
Pretty tasty song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
-4, huh?
-4.
The Niners all year have been getting really big spreads. This is one of the first ones that have been at least under a touchdown. But they, at least for me, they've been missing covering by 1 point. This looks like a field goal win for the Niners. I can't bet Miami. I'm going to the game. Can't do that. I'm going to take the under. I'm going to take the Niners defense being the best defense in the league. They
are that?
They're hot. They haven't allowed a touchdown, and I don't even know how long. So let's just keep that rolling. SF, baby.
They're good.
The Niners is your pick?
No,
Yeah.
under.
No, under.
Under 46.5.
Niners.
Under Dolphins, Big Bear.
Well, rock me, baby, like a wagon wheel. I mean, those picks surprised me a little bit. You gotta admit, those are some interesting picks. This week, we're going tailgating on Sunday. This week's shtick is tailgating favorites. And this one has to be the grilling at the tailgate, folks. This is the main event. This is the only thing that matters this Sunday. Fins, Niners, should be a great game. My buddy Stafford and I will be cheering vehemently against one another. On Sunday, my buddy Al will be there. I only want to be with you. Grilling session. I am also... I'm taking the Niners. You got to be kidding me. I'm not taking the Fins. I'm not taking an under. I do like the underplay. Sprinkle a little on the under. But I'm going Niners to cover the 4. I think we can handle those Fins, especially at home. Niner Nation's going to be live on Sunday.
This pick is very clear and obvious to me. It's made of teal. Dan Marino, Mark Clayton,
Yuck.
Mark Duper, Kyle Stafford. Fins up, baby. Easy cover. +4. What is this spread? Fins are on fire. You guys talk about the Niners being on fire. Fins are on fire. Miami Dolphins all day long. I'll be tailgating in teal. Next game on the board is Big Bear. Kansas City at Cincinnati. The Chiefs -2.5 on the road. Over under 52.5. Big Bear's doing some drawing.
Much like the grilling is the main event at the tailgate, the worst part of the tailgate is that you can't watch the rest of the NFL games. There's no football.
So you're crying?
Yes. So much like I love going to the game, I love tailgating, but I'm really disappointed I can't watch football. Much like this game, I hate to say it, but Kansas City blows them out. Kansas City -2.5 at Cincinnati.
Joe Burrow, fun fact, Joe Burrow redshirted at Ohio State his freshman year. And they just suffered a tremendous loss. Go Michigan, go blue. And much like his time at Ohio State, he's going to suffer a very large loss this week against the Kansas City Chiefs. They're not for real.
I love Kansas City here. Joe Burrow, though, has started to turn things around, and I'm afraid that Chase might be coming back. But I'm going to go with a little bit of a strategic play here because I need to get one over on Case, and Case is going with Case. I'm going to go with the over here, hoping that maybe Cincinnati can cover, he can lose his bet, and I'll hit the over. So that's my play.
I think Cincinnati might cover. I'm going Bengals. Joe Burrow, ready to play. Joe Burrow at home. Kansas City, not proven. All right.
I like the Chiefs, though. It's a good bet, folks.
We are back to action, people, and we are going to Twisted Tyler's game. The Denver Broncos at the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens -8.5. Over under 38.5.
Man, that is a low number.
You know what I'm taking, people?
You're taking the under.
Under. Denver under. It's the only thing that keeps my record anywhere close to respectable. It's not, but I've hit that one every week. Twisted Tie.
And I'm going to take Baltimore here. This is a real make it or break it game for me because I know Case hates Baltimore. He's probably not going to take him. I'm going against him hard this week. I'm going to take Baltimore. This is I need Baltimore to actually show up, and I don't trust Denver to do anything. So let's just go with that. I trust it better than these. I'm not saying anything interesting here. I got nothing good to say about this game. Baltimore, Lamar's looked like crap ever since week 4. Denver's been awful all year. They can't score points. I don't think they've scored more than 18 this year. Baltimore.
Baltimore Ravens. Owl.
Do you know that Russell Wilson and Sierra wrote a kid's book? They actually have a kid's book that's published. It's called Why Not You? And why not the over? It's something that we don't expect, but why not the over? Why not you, Russ? Why don't you throw a touchdown pass? The U.S. has scored more goals in soccer this month, in the month of November, than Russell Wilson has touchdown passes.
So let's take the over.
We're taking the over. Why not you? Why not you?
That is quite an explanation. Big Bear.
You know, this weekend I was sitting there sipping down some Fireball, which I'm sure to do at this tailgate this Sunday. I texted my buddy Rick Stoller, why do we ever take anything but the under on these Denver Bronco games? These Denver Broncos go under every single time. Baltimore -8.5 is crazy. I don't know if Baltimore's even going to score 8.5. I'm going under with them. We're going to keep riding that thing. You put Denver on this board, I'm going under. Sipping a little Fireball, taking the under. It's going to be a marvelous Sunday.
They even give us a little extra hooky. 38.5.
3 wide open touchdowns, and I keep saying that like every week. Like it's like, oh, he's finally going to catch one. But maybe Lamar just can't throw the freaking long ball.
I don't know if we can throw the rock.
I told you at the beginning of the year he was over the hill. Alrighty, our next game is my game, and it's gotta be those Detroit Lions, fresh off a Thanksgiving cover, putting money in everyone's pocket. Jacksonville at Detroit. Somehow Jacksonville is favored here. Guessing the Lions might have some kind of injury because the spread has changed a little bit. In Jacksonville's favor, they're now favored by 1.5 on the road at Detroit. 51.5. You can tell I'm taking the Detroit Lions. I don't care if they have an injury. I don't even know what it is, but Dan Campbell, Detroit Lions, easy home win here.
You know, last week we saw something. We saw the Jacksonville Jaguars look like an actual team. They won an impressive game last week. It was probably...
Did they though? Or is Baltimore's defense just poo-poo?
Either way. Lions defense isn't very good.
Well, we know that.
I know. That's why we're going over. That mascot, that Jacksonville Jaguars mascot was parading around in a thong on the sideline. It was really weird. But I think they're going to keep that offense rolling. Detroit plays well at home. The offense plays well at home. Let's go ahead and let's see some points here.
I'm going to do the opposite of what he said. I'm going to take the under.
It's a lot of points. 51.5.
Yeah, I mean, both these teams are looking good, and you don't trust Detroit's defense, so you're thinking that, hey, I'm going to get some points here, but I don't trust both these teams to score. And look, one of them might show up, but I don't think both will, so I'll go under.
Under, over, Detroit.
Man, I love Detroit. Detroit's a fun team to watch. They're definitely the most exciting team this season. I'd honestly rather watch the Detroit game than that 13-0 Niners game. I love my Niners. Love they win. But those have been some exciting games this year. If you guys have ever been to the Niners tailgate, or any tailgate for that matter, you know those guys who are always selling the cheap knockoff merchandise? Yeah. There will be some 49ers versus Fins, some weird, the
$5
battle of the whatever, you know what I mean? $5. I'm a sucker for that guy, and I'm a sucker for this game. I'm with Al over here. I think points are going to be raining upon us. I see a 31-28 game. I'm going over, and I'm a sucker for this game. I think this is game of the week. It's going to be a barn burner, and it's a shame I can't watch it.
Oh, so it's time for Sunday Night Footy. The Sunday Night Football game with Jeff Saturday and the Indianapolis Colts going to Dallas. Dallas favored by 10.5. And the over-under is 43.5.
Since it's Sunday night, this is what I'm going to be doing when this game kicks off. It's a sad drive home. Everyone knows that moment after a Sunday of tailgating, football fun. You're driving home and you're sad. No matter what the outcome, it's upset because you just had so much fun with your friends. You got work the next day, and you're listening to the Indy-Dallas game. I think we're all going to be sad at that. I don't think it's going to be a very good game. Listen, the trend this year has been taking the underdog, double digits or more, but Dallas is going to put them in the mud. We're going to put their faces in the mud, as my boy Robert would say. We're going to teach them a lesson. I'm taking Dallas minus 10.5. That's what I got for you.
Who's next? Anybody ready over there?
Under.
Over.
Boring.
Whoa! Whoa! Under. Over.
Yeah.
Boys?
I was thinking over. He said under. That just clarifies it. I'm going over. Dallas's defense was looking great at the beginning of the year, but I don't know what's going on there. And the Colts, they've lost 2 in a row now with Saturday. They don't run the rock as much as they should. Nothing makes sense, so I'm gonna go over.
Yeah, there were some big spreads covered this past weekend there, big boy. On Sunday, the big spreads got covered. Although Dallas did not cover on Thanksgiving, they got backdoored in the worst kind of fashion on the last play of the game. Ouch! That one ruined Thanksgiving.
I just can't take.
So what are you
want
going?
to take the plus 11. I just can't back.
I don't trust the Cowboys, but I've got to take them because Indianapolis sucks. So I think they're going to put them in the mud. Going the boys. Don't love it, but I'm going with it. Dallas. Over. And our final game of the week is Monday Night Football. Another terrible game. The Saints at Tampa Bay. Wow. This is awful. The Saints are just the worst team ever.
You know what, though? It's awful, but it's kind of the good kind of awful.
Why is Jameis not playing?
Not some awful that I want to watch. But anyway, Tampa Bay is minus 3.5, and it's over under 40. I don't want to watch it. You do?
Producer, you know what that is?
No.
You're looking right down sight of a nice, cold, post-game hot dog. Okay?
What?
You go to a tailgate,
it's one of those
you grill it up.
U-shaped sausages.
Yes. And you
I'm not a hot dog.
you wrap it up, and after the game,
Bun.
yeah, that's the bun. That's the
Bun.
dog. You're looking right down the chute.
Not a
A
U-shaped
little relish, a
sausage.
little.
Oh, it's freaking like POV porn.
Yes.
Bacon wrap.
So,
Yeah, the shooter.
much like this hot dog, is it going to be a great game to watch? No, but you're hungry after that game. You need to soak up a little alcohol. That cold dog is heavenly. And this Monday night game, pretty heavenly. I think it's a gift, much like this dog. I'm going Tampa Bay minus 3.5. TB12 gets together. New Orleans looked lowly. I don't know if they can score a point the rest of the season. I'm having a cold dog after the game, and I'm taking my boy Brady.
Going TB12. I don't want to watch this game. TB12, Tampa Bay. Dumb game. Don't want to watch it.
It easy for me. We're going New Orleans here because there's no reason to take New Orleans, and I love that when that happens because they usually win and they lose. Tom Brady's season's probably over after absolutely looking awful against the Browns last week and only scoring 17 points. They lost a good defensive player in that game. I think the Saints held the Niners to a pretty good
13
run defense game. Yeah, Saints ain't nothing. We're gonna go Saints. Saints give me 3.5.
Saints ain't nothing. We going Saints. Love it. Andy Dalton still the quarterback?
Where's Jameis? Can we bring Jameis back? There's no reason for him not to be playing. I feel like
This is the Jameis game too.
no. It's kind of like Gio Reyna. It's like, why is the U.S. not playing Gio Reyna? Like, the guy needs to be on the
Made
pitch.
it through.
Both of these teams saved a lot of
Sucked,
offense.
but they made it. They sucked, but they won.
Neither team's offense was clicking last week. They saved a lot. They're ready to go. And their offense is going to be clicking. I'm going to take the over in this game.
Over 40.
40, yeah.